In the Mix is presented by California Pizza Kitchen. Visit them today at the Holiday Resort Hotel.
Welcome back to In the Mix. Here's Newsfeed with i94-FM's Andy Wheeler and Mariah.
Newsfeed is on now, and you know, perks of the job. We're hitting the hard-hitting news issues. Andy and Mariah here, and we're down at one of everybody's favorite local restaurants. Pika's sitting here chilling with Fluffy. We've had you on the show before, but in a different capacity. You were playing music. This time, you're playing restaurateur.
Definitely,
whatever your
changing
title
up the
is
game
here.
a little bit, you know.
Yeah. So Pika's, everybody knows it for the food. You guys always bring in that chamorro down-home cooking, kind of making it something new. And adding the new twist to it, because, you know, food trends, they happen and everything, but you still want that bit of home. And we're going to talk about the food a little bit, but one thing I did want to talk about as far as you guys being a purely local restaurant is the work you guys do with local businesses, not just, hey, we serve local food, but you guys really work with the community.
Definitely, we always like to have our community partners together, such as Hamamoto Farms down in Windward Hills. We also have got Gary Tanaka over at the Coconut Tree Company, which is really good.
Oh, right on.
And also Joe's Jet Ski is another great partner. Hey. And also, too, that we're featuring our new partner is Let's Ride Guam, and definitely they're our newest feature for our community partners.
Let's Ride, it's a cool thing they do up in Jigo by the track area. I mean, you want to kind of get out there in the jungle. They have the ATVs, you get the helmet on and everything. Yes. Good family adventure. How did you guys partner up with them for this?
Well, definitely, we're always looking for a way to, you know,
you guys wanted free rides, didn't you?
well, you know, that too. You know, we help out each other. You know, they do come in and they enjoy breakfast before we do go on the ride. So definitely, we're always helping each other out. But yeah, well, just one way that we can also reach out to the community.
Yeah,
definitely.
And it's part of a special you have going on for the month. And if you get either a Blue Moon or the special sandwich of the month, you get an entry form and you could win. So we're talking about the Chamorro barbecue sandwich, and tell us about it. This thing right here.
Well, first of all, the Chamorro barbecue, definitely it's a little different from your traditional, you know, soy sauce barbecue. We use braised beef. And what we do is we braise it for about 3.5 hours. And
tender, just falls apart.
Basic marinade, soy sauce, little lemon, garlic, and then a little bit of water to kind of dilute it. And then we braise it for 3 hours, and then kind of pick it off at the end once we serve it. In there, you also got some finadeni onions, basically red onions that are marinated in finadeni. You have a local cherry tomatoes, comes from one of our local farmers. And also a Chamorro vinegar slaw, which is very tangy. On this side, this is the Chamorro barbecue salad style. Definitely, if you're always looking to kind of cut down, or you know, if you're not really into carbs, definitely salad style is definitely another way to go if you still want that Chamorro barbecue.
So this is basically the sandwich, but salad.
Yes.
Okay.
Just take away the bread and throw some greens on there.
If you know, you're just cutting down carbs or gluten or whatever it is, that's an option. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Or it looks good on Instagram, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
So this is the salad. Pretty much the same thing without the ciabatta. Obviously, you got lettuce. You try to get local lettuce as much as you can?
Definitely. So we do partner up with one of our local farmers, actually the UOG, the Tritons up in Worcester. Definitely, we do get our greens directly from there. Oh, yeah. Little wipe. Oh my God. No words, no words. Oh.
Like you said, you get that classic Guam soy sauce marinade flavor there. But then you got the tomatoes.
Right.
You got a little bit of acidity, the slaw.
Gives a lot more texture to it.
Dude!
Right. A lot of balance.
I've never been to a barbecue where they had one of these.
Right.
Guys, what are we doing tonight? Ribs? No, I'm going to do some ciabattas. So we're showcasing a lot of other stuff. What is this one over here?
We also want to feature our Tinactac burger. Definitely, this is another really good one. It's our take on a local favorite, the Tinactac, of course. Traditionally, I've seen a lot of people, they use the ground beef. Or I've heard stories before where back then they have the whole cut of meat and then they're on the chopping board, you know, chopping, and that's kind of how they got their sound, you know, Tinactac.
Is that what it is?
That's what I've heard. You know
what? We'll
a
go
lot
with
of stories,
that.
you know. So
that's a funnier story.
So this one here, right? It's so it's our homemade burger patty, and then you got it cooked in coconut milk. What we do with the coconut milk, because it is kind of We do want to make it thicker, you know, just so it holds together with.
You want to reduce it down a little bit.
Yeah, reduce it down a little bit. That's the word I'm looking for, you know.
Okay.
So reduce it down, and then we cook it in the coconut milk. We got some local green beans in there as well, some roasted tomatoes, a little bit of balsamic onions to kind of cut through again with the coconut milk being a little bit too rich. A little bit of our lasagna sauce, and all into a chichibon.
No offense to anyone's mom, but this is not your mom's latizza.
Yes, definitely.
Why is it not mom's?
So, of course, traditionally, the local latizza is more like a custard form, and you got all, you know, the custard on top and the thin cake on the bottom. It's a little bit different where it's, first of all, it's a layered yellow cake, and you got a little bit of mocha cream cheese in the middle, which is really good, and then we top it off with banana pudding and a little bit of cinnamon as well. For real, it's not your mom's.
Dude, this is outstanding. Food is also, like I said, it's always that familiar Chamorro Guam flavors, but you jazz it up a little bit. And so if you have been barbecuing on Guam at all, you know these flavors. Try them different. You can get a sandwich, you can get a salad. Mariah, thank you for everything that you've contributed to this conversation today. Fluffy, thank you guys so much, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming.
Newsfeed, we are done, and we are going to finish this entire table. Bye.
Stay tuned. We'll wrap things up with Live Local Fridays after the break.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Más.